Hi guys, I know this doesn't look like our kitchen, but that's because we moved. Today we're going to be making some Cowboy Candy, which is like a sweet pickled jalapeno. So it's sweet and spicy, and we're gonna can it up. This is the third time that I've made it, I think, and I made another batch of it in August or September, but we've been going through it really fast, so I'm gonna make another batch. My friend Kimber from work had a bunch of jalapenos from her plant, so I just bought them from her and I'm gonna make some more. So first I'm gonna chop up 10 pounds of jalapenos, maybe a little bit more because we had a couple extra, and then I'll show you guys the recipe and how we can them up. Okay guys, so I'm looking at the recipe here, and I swear it's the same recipe that I've been using, but it says to use garlic powder and turmeric, which I have not been using that, so we're gonna omit that. And if you want to add it when you make it, you can, but otherwise we're not adding that to it. So I'm gonna set up a pot, and I'm gonna put the ingredients in it, and I'll try and read you the ingredients as we go. Okay guys, so I'm reading this recipe, and I swear this is the recipe I've used every time, but it says it's per pound of jalapenos. So it says to boil your jars while you're making the syrup, which we're gonna make the syrup right now. The jars are boiling. It's just to sanitize them and bring them up to heat, because we're gonna water bath can this. So in a saucepan, combine sugar, vinegar, garlic powder, and turmeric. Like I said earlier, I've never used the garlic powder and turmeric, so I'm not doing that. You can do it if you want. And I'll link this recipe in the description below. So we have 10 pounds of jalapenos. So I'm gonna make a syrup for 3 pounds, and then I'll do a 4 pound one too. Wait, 3 pounds, 3 pounds, 4 pounds. Yeah. Okay, so to your saucepan, get the jalapeno seeds out. Okay. We're gonna add, this is for 3 pounds. What I'm about to tell you is for 3 pounds. 4.5 cups of sugar. I'm gonna do that. This is a half cup measure. So I need 8, 9, 1, 4, 5, this seems like a lot, 6, 7, 8, this seems like a lot, hopefully it all fits, 9. Okay, so we got 4.5 cups of sugar. And now we're going to do 1.5 cups apple cider vinegar, which doesn't seem like enough, but that's what it says, so that's what we're going to do. Don't worry, I have more apple cider vinegar. Okay, and we add that to the sugar. Not putting in the garlic and turmeric, but you can if you want. Give a little mix with your spoon here. Then we're going to stick this on the stove. We're going to bring it to a boil, and then we're going to put our jalapenos in, 3 pounds of jalapenos. And then we're going to, I think we boil it without stirring for 3 minutes. And then we take our jalapenos and we put them in our jars. So, see you at the stove. Okay guys, so right now we're bringing our sugar and apple cider vinegar mixture to a boil on the stove. Our cans are boiling, or jars are boiling in here, and then I'm weighing out 3 pounds of jalapenos here. So I'm gonna get some more jalapenos out of the fridge. Where I put them last night. Actually, I think Luke might have put them in there for me. And right now I have 1.5 pounds in here, so we're gonna keep adding them. I'm just going to use the same spoon because these are already going to be covered in this anyway. I think we have some extra because they're just going everywhere. But we're at 2 pounds now. Does 3 pounds fit in this pot? We'll find out. Hopefully. We're almost there. That's close enough for me. And then we're just going to go. And now we're still going to wait for this to come to a boil. And then once it's at a boil, we add the jalapenos and then we let it boil for 3 minutes, no stirring. And while it's coming to a boil, I'm going to take the jars out of their water to get them ready for filling. Do not boil your jars in the water first, because then it gets that crap all over them. From, you know, the stuff that gets on the lid when you boil it. I forgot all about that. But the instructions say boil your jars to make them sterile, which I've never done that because I always just make sure and wash them in the dishwasher first. So now my jars are all cloudy and nasty. So I'm gonna have to get different jars out now. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough jars. Do not boil your jars. It's boiling. And we're gonna add the jalapenos. It stinks because of the apple cider vinegar. Oh, they're going everywhere. Oh, don't eat that. Stirring your jalapenos. I don't actually know if this says if that's what you're supposed to do. But that's how I always do it. And it turns out fine. So we're stirring them in. I hope this is right. We're going to let it boil for 3 minutes with the jalapenos in there. And we're going to try not to stir it unless we freak out and stir it anyway. 3 minutes on the clock. Go. Don't do what I did. Your syrup's supposed to boil for 3 minutes by itself. No jalapenos. And then after 3 minutes... I need to set a timer again. After 3 minutes of it boiling by itself, then you add the jalapenos and let it boil for 3 minutes. Okay, don't do what I did. So I just took the jalapenos out, back out, and now it's boiling again. You're not supposed to stir it like I just did. Okay, the sugar mixture has been boiling for 3 minutes. My spoon. And so now we're going to add the jalapenos in like we were supposed to the first time. Try not to splash this on you, and also it's going to smell really bad and curl your nose hairs up because of the jalapenos hitting the apple cider vinegar. So maybe wear a mask if you're like sensitive. I'm sensitive, but I'm just going to tough myself out through it. Okay. Now you stir in your jalapenos a little, and you turn off your timer. And then once this comes back to a boil, we're going to put it on for 3 minutes. And then we'll be ready to put it in our jars. And I'm going to find more jars during that time because this is not going to be enough jars. Okay, it has now been 3 minutes So we're going to scoop out our jalapenos and we're going to put them in these jars over here. And I realize now that it probably would be better if we put them over there so they're closer to the pot, but we're just going to wing it and hope for the best. I'll just move it closer. Pro tip to make your jars look extra pretty is cut up a couple red jalapenos and put those in there too. Also, I should probably take that off the heat while I do this. Bonus points if you get everything super sticky while you do it. You definitely want to get your juice the best you can, covering your peppers.
They've seen the woman in white here. They've seen her dancing. They've heard footsteps coming towards them. They've heard doors.
Bonus points if you have ghost hunters on in the background.
Okay. So whichever one.
If everything gets sticky, you can just clean it later. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Okay, I'm making the second batch, and I feel like I should walk you through it again because I don't know if I did it very well the first time. So we need 1.5 cups of apple cider vinegar. Right into the pot. And then we need 8.5 cups of sugar. So let me get the sugar. I hope that's the right amount. I know I did the math the first time, so we're just gonna hope it is the right amount. And this is 1/2 cup, so wait, we need 4.5 cups. This is a 1/2 cup measure. So that's 9 scoops. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so that's 4 cups. 9, 4.5 cups. Like I said, I'm going to link this recipe below so you can follow the recipe and not the Jaden. Now we're going to give this a little stir here. Wait for it to come up to a boil. Once it comes up to a boil, we're going to let it boil for 3 minutes, no stirring. Add the jalapenos, bring it back to a boil. Boil for 3 minutes. So 3 minutes, 3 minutes. And then once that's done, we'll see you to put some more in the jars. So here it is boiling. We're going to put it on, let it boil, no stirring, just the sugar and apple cider vinegar for 3 minutes. And this will clear up your sinuses, no problem. Okay, in goes 3 more pounds of jalapenos. Now, our favorite way to use these is probably on top of like a taco loaded sweet potato, baked sweet potato. Delicious, also really, really good in chili, soup, honestly whatever. Someone told me one time they thought they'd be good on pizza, so that sounds delicious. Basically anything you would want, maybe a little bit of sweet with your spicy, be pretty good. You could like make these, blend them up, make like a hot sauce or something out of them too, which I think would be really good, but however you want to do it. And then they also make really good gifts. I'm going to kind of stir it in and get it in that syrup mixture. And then once it comes back up to a boil, we'll leave it on for 3 more minutes, let it boil, and then can it up. Okay guys, so the timer's about to go off and I'm going to go ahead and jar some more up for us here. I'm going to take it off the heat again though first. I'm going to get the thing burning off of it. Okay guys, here's what we're looking at. See how nice it looks with a couple red peppers in there too? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 pints and 3 half pints. So now I'm going to put them in my water bath canner The pints I'm going to put in for 15 minutes. The half pints I'm going to put in for 10 minutes. Then you want your water to be an inch over your can. So put those in there for that amount long. And then after that, I'm going to label them on top, the date that I put and what's in the jar. Not that we'd get confused. This is the only thing I can. But yeah, and then we'll be done and ready to eat them. Probably when you could eat them now, but I mean, I'm gonna try and get everyone, whoever gets them, to wait a couple weeks, just because I think that's what I want to do. But yep, I'll put some pictures up of when they're done probably. But thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. If you need any help with the recipe or whatever, let me know, and I'll put the recipe in the description below for you guys. Thank you. Have a great day.